My name's Bob Rice, and I'm a personal lines producer at G2 out of Brookfield. Personal lines producer, when a client calls in, they get referred to a producer, and I'll take information from that client. I'll get information off their deck pages, information about their family, their vehicles, their home, and then I take that information, then I shop out. We're an independent agency, so I've got multiple carriers that I work with so that I can ensure that they get the best possible coverages for the rate they're paying. For personal lines, I've been in the industry for 12 years and G2 a little over 4 years. Prior, back in the late 90s, I worked corporate in Chicago for a health insurance company for 4 years. What I love best about working for G2, I think that what I like the best about it is just the team environment that we've got. We've got really great team members, employees here. That's one of the things that drew me into G2. When I had met with Tom at a networking event, we met a couple times, came here, he introduced me to the staff, and I just know that if Michelle's out of the office, I'm going to cover for her. If I'm out of the office, I know Michelle's covering for me, or Eve, or Mickey. It's just a team environment, and we truly have each other's best interest at heart. An independent agent is someone who has multiple options available for their clients, and I'm not talking like a captive company where I've just got one company to work with multiple options within the company. You have multiple companies so that when a client comes to you, I can choose what company is going to be the best for them. Sometimes people have claims history or bad driving records and they don't fit into a preferred carrier. I've still got an option for that client. Or in the event that a client is unfortunate and gets a DUI and they still don't fit in the preferred carrier, I don't have to lose that client. I can move them to another company and keep that client relationship. The one thing that's most confusing to people about insurance, I think, is just saying they have it. Oftentimes people have an ID card and they say, oh, I have insurance. But there's so many different grades of insurance, no different than cars. You can buy a base model car, or you can buy a car with GPS and heated and cooled leather seats. The same with insurance. You kind of get what you pay for a lot of times. Each carrier also has multiple options available for auto and home policies. So you can get a base policy or you can get a premium package, and depending on what your needs are, a base policy does not fit everyone, nor does a premium package. How we differentiate ourselves, I would say oftentimes when a client calls in or a prospect calls in, they say, here's my deck page, let me send you the deck page, that's all you need, right? And it's kind of like going to a doctor with your own x-ray and saying, how are you going to do the surgery? We dig deeper into just the deck pages because I don't want to rely on someone else's work. So that gives us a good start, but it still doesn't give me the specific information about someone's home, any expensive jewelry they may have, any hobby items that they have, extensive collections, things like that, which are important, to underwriters and where we ultimately put their insurance. I think that their agent should be their advocate for them. I think oftentimes when you sell insurance, I always give people my cell phone number. Instead of the old-fashioned business cards, I'll text them my contact information so it's in their cell phone. I want to be their advocate. And I think a lot of times people get a claim, they call the 800 number, and then we're involved after the fact. I think people need to contact their agents so that we can inform them of what their best option is. Sometimes a claim does not run over your deductible, but once you call the insurance company, file that claim, the damage has kind of been done to your policy. It's no different than a credit report. Insurance companies have information on file that they can access. And once you file a claim, you can't just kind of go take that back. It's a mark against you. Outside of the office, I'm married. We have a son, and I just really enjoy spending time with my son. We do a lot of boating. In the summertime, we live on a lake. And in the wintertime, we love to ski. We've been out to Colorado a couple times. And I would say skiing, is our big thing that we do, skiing and boating, as a family. We've been on a couple cruises. We do that as a family with my sisters and my nieces and nephews. There's usually a group of about 30 of us that go on a cruise. That's the whole kit and caboodle.